Hey there. So today I want to talk about another book, this time one of Mick Goodrick's books. So, Mick Goodrick, for those of you who don't know, is a jazz guitarist and an educator and a legendary educator, at least. I mean, his students include like Mike Stern, John Schofield, Logge Lund, I think Abercrombie. Uh, the list goes on. So he's more known for as an educator, but he's actually an amazing guitar player, and I've known his playing from Steve Swallow's recordings, and I've seen him play with like Pat Metheny on YouTube clips and stuff. You should check that out; it's really good. And I was looking at his Wikipedia page. There's a whole list of recordings that he's on, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find some of those because he's really worth checking out. He's one of the great architects, I guess, of modern jazz guitar. So his most known book is one called The Advancing Guitarist. A lot of people have that one. I don't have a copy here, but I used to have one, and it's really good. This one is not so easy to find. It's called The Almanac of Guitar Voice Leading, and it's a thick one. It's out of print, so it's hard to find, and I remember seeing it on Amazon for like hundreds of dollars, and yeah, if you find it, don't pay that. Hopefully, you can find a copy somewhere. Um, so this book is for the year 2001 and beyond. Batteries not included. So he seems to have a great sense of humor, this guy. It's all about voice leading. So I'll show you just a quick example of what it's about, and so you get the idea. So he lists different cycles, and with cycles, I guess he means root motion. So we all know this cycle, right? Like the cycle of fifths, or the cycle of fifths. So if I'm starting on C, F, B, E. So much of Western music is based on that progression or root motion. So instead of thinking as C major going to F, B's going to E, we're gonna think of the voice leading. So first off, super easy. Just look at the triads. So starting with as easy as possible, the C major triad in root position. So we have a C, an E, and a G. The next chord I'm going to is an F, right? So instead of thinking that I'm going up a fourth or down a fifth or whatever, where are the notes going? So the closest movement I can make is that I keep the C, the root stays, but the other two notes go up, right? So C, E, G to C, F, A. The third and the fifth are going up one step in the scale, and the root stays. So then I think of the same thing for the next chord, which is F. The F stays and the other two move. Now I'm on B minor 7 flat 5, or B minor 7, B diminished. So the B stays. That's an E minor, right? So the E stays and the other two move up. And I keep going like that. You can make little melodies. Right, so I'm not concerned with the voicing. I'm actually concerned with where the notes are, each individual voice and where it's going, right? So it looks like that. The arrows indicating where the actual voice is going. And if you think about chord progressions is a funny thing actually. I mean, all it is voice leading. So if you have a choir, you know, they're not thinking D minor 7, G7. It's just each individual voice is going somewhere according to the harmony of the tune. And really sophisticated players like Gilad Hexelman and obviously Mick Goodrick and Ben Monder, players like that, of that ilk, they totally seem to have that extra sophistication in their playing where they're not thinking of chords, they're more thinking of voice leading. So this is just one cycle out of many, and I was just showing you the most easiest way of thinking of a chorded triad. So let's play an open triad instead of a closed one. So C open triad, do the same thing. Oh, hang on, sorry, I should have practiced this. Always remember to practice before you make a video, kids. So the C stays. Oh yeah. The F stays. The B. There it is. Sounds to me, it's fun to practice this way because it sounds like music. Now, so let's pick another scale. So there are different colors in this book. Each color is a scale. So this is just a regular major, and then I guess the blue is harmonic minor, and then there's also melodic minor. So let's do the exact same thing I just did, the C triad going up, but instead of C major, so we're gonna play C harmonic minor. The C stays, and then I move the two other voices up one step in the scale. F stays. This is a B diminished, right? So the B stays. This is E flat augmented, so the E flat stays. Where are we? F. I might have messed up there. So this is also a great way. You do this in all 12 keys. You imagine the amount of work. I mean, look at this. How many pages there are in this book. So obviously he goes over the drops, different drop voicings, and some of them are, I would say, almost impossible to play. But again, it's not about voicings, it's about voice leading. So even if you can't really play the notes, the shape, you still have to think about where each voice is going. So let's do the same thing, but with open triads. So C open triad, minor open triad, F minor, Okay, so okay, then it does the same thing with melodic minor. Yikes. Right? So it's making me think differently. I don't, I have to think about each note. Again, that's the I think that's the point of this book. It's not always obvious with his books what the point is, but I guess that's the hallmark of a great pedagogical device like that. That you can use it the way it fits you. And for me, this is obviously all about voice leading, but there's many ways you can practice with this book. It could be inspiration for composing. It could be a technical exercise. It could be about learning the fretboard and all the keys and what have you. So, but I think he forgets one scale though, the harmonic major. I've talked about the harmonic major scale. So, which is a major scale with a flat 6. So I'm gonna try to do the same exercise with that scale. So C. Already I'm loving the sound. Is that right? Yeah. We're on F. No, we're sorry. Where are we? We are C, F. Oh, that's B. No, I screwed up. Hang on, bear with me. C stays. F stays. The D stays. What is this? See, this is actually good because now I have to think. I'm confused. I'm playing an F. This is B. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so here we go. C, F, B, E, A flat, D, G, C. With open triads. Okay, so this is just one cycle out of many, and I'm just playing in one key, but I'm using 3 different scales, and I actually added in my own 4th scale. Then he gets into the 4-note voicings, and then he starts making these really weird 4-note voicings that I don't really think sounds that great, but I guess, again, the idea is not to to create amazing voicings, it's again, the idea is to force you to think about the voice leading. But you could tell that I had to really think about the voice leading, which is a good exercise, obviously. So there are 2 more books in this series, apparently. And I have no idea, I've never seen them, I have no idea how you could possibly take this any further, because at the end here it gets really crazy. I haven't even gone triad, double, drop 2, drop 3, with some kind of weird alteration. So what these 2 sequels are for, I have no idea. So if you can find these, please let me know if there's a place where you can purchase the 2 following books. And I hope you enjoyed this, even if you can't find the book. But you should be able to find it if you really try. So good luck, and I'll see you next time.